Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to talk about properties of sound waves. In previous lesson, we talked about sound pitch. Today we are going to talk about sound intensity. Sound intensity is the property of sound that helps us to distinguish between strong and weak sound. But sound pitch distinguish between harsh and sharp sounds. The intensity of sound means the amount of sound energy falling perpendicular to a unit area in 1 second. The measuring unit of sound intensity is watt per meter square, but the measuring unit of noise intensity is decibel. So, decibel measuring unit of noise intensity, but watt per meter square measuring unit of sound intensity. There are some factors affecting sound intensity. Number one, the distance between the source of sound and your ear. Of course, by increase the distance between the source of sound and your ear, the intensity of sound will decrease. This is called the inverse square law. The inverse square law states that sound intensity at a point is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the source of sound and that point. Number two, the amplitude of the sound source. If you fix a ruler with your right hand and pull it with your other hand, you can hear sound due to the vibration of ruler. Of course, because the sound is produced due to vibration of objects. As the amplitude of ruler decrease, by time the sound intensity gets weaker gradually. So by decrease the amplitude, the sound intensity will decrease. The median density, the area of the vibrating surface under a glass. If your phone vibrates in your hand, you can hear a weak sound. But if you let it gradually vibrate on a resonance box, the sound you can hear strong sound until it stops. High intensity. The sound. Intensity, it means the sound intensity increases when the source of sound touches a resonance box, but the sound due to the increase of surface area of vibrating body. 5. By increasing the surface area of vibrating body, the intensity of sound will increase. Wave propagation of sound in the same direction of wind, so the sound intensity will increase. If the sound wave propagation in the opposite direction of wind direction, so the sound intensity will decrease. Sound quality. It is the property by which the ear can distinguish between different sounds according to the nature of the source, even they were of the same pitch and intensity. Tuning fork produce a fundamental tone. Tuning fork produce a pure and simple tone. This is called fundamental tone. But here in violin and piano produce a complex tone. This complex tone composed of fundamental tone and harmonic tone. So the complex tone composed of fundamental tone plus harmonic tones. So we can distinguish between the sound of violin and sound of piano by these harmonic tones, because these harmonic tones differ from sound source to another. Types of sound waves. Sound waves can be classified according to frequency into sonic waves, infrasonic waves, ultrasonic waves. Sonic waves sonic waves. It's waves of frequency that we can hear, that can be heard by human. Okay, these waves of frequency range between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz. Infrasonic waves of frequency less than 20 hertz, such as sound of storms. This type of waves can be heard by some animals. So, sonic waves of frequency between 20 and 20,000 hertz. Infrasonic waves of frequency less than 20 hertz. Ultrasonic waves of frequency more than 20,000 hertz, such as that produced by sonar devices or some animals, bat and dolphin. There are some uses of ultrasonic waves in military uses, industrial uses, or medical uses. I hope you understand this lesson. Thank you and goodbye.